Hello everybody. Some of you may have been watching River City Live, WJXT TV on Channel 4, where I was talking today about lower back pain and things that you can do on a daily basis, not only help with the lower back pain, but even make your back stronger so you can prevent yourself from getting lower back pain. Anything that's not caused by trauma, a lot of times it's caused just by lifestyle, from people not taking care of their back on a daily basis, practicing good spinal hygiene. Now the type of lower back pain I'm going to be talking about today is a specific type, because there's different ways you can get lower back pain in your back. First of all, when we're talking about lower back pain, and especially leg pain, we're talking about compression or irritation of your sciatic nerve, okay? And there's factors that can cause that. So the sciatic nerve is a nerve that runs from your lower back, so it's made up of nerves in your lower spine, and they run down your entire leg. Most people, when they're experiencing sciatica, can have it at different parts of their leg. They can have it just in their buttocks, they can have it along the side of their leg, they can have it down in their calf, it can go all the way down to the big toe, because the nerves that make up your sciatic nerve run all the way down to your big toe. You know you have sciatica if you have numbness, tingling, burning, weakness, cramping, aching, especially when it's unilateral, off to one side. Now people can have lower back pain and pain down their leg in several different ways. One way it can happen is the bones in the lower back can actually develop arthritis, and these holes that the nerves come out of can become smaller, okay? Also, another way is the disc that separates the bone. It can become thin, it can herniate and bulge and put pressure on the nerve. Other ways that can happen is the nerve runs through your pelvis, through these muscles. You can have tight muscles that are in spasm that can put pressure on the nerve. I'm not talking about those types of irritations to the sciatic nerve. The one I'm talking about is very common, probably the most common, because it can affect somebody that's 14 years old to somebody that's 70 years old. And a 14-year-old is not going to have arthritis in their lower back, okay? So one of the most common ways is what's called your sacroiliac joint. These big joints right here. If you're sitting right now, you're sitting on these two bones right here called your sit bones. That's why when someone has lower back pain and they're sitting, to get up from sitting to standing, it's very difficult. It takes a little while to get up, or your body's crooked off to one side, because you can irritate, inflame this SI joint, this sacroiliac joint, and that's going to make it very difficult to weight bear. It's going to make it uncomfortable getting up from sitting to standing, and the swelling can put pressure on the nerve, giving you that type of pain. That's the type of sciatica that I'm talking about today. The type that's caused from your sacroiliac joint becoming weak, out of alignment. Mainly it becomes weak due to lifestyle. It can also happen from trauma, a car accident or a fall, but it can happen to people who haven't had trauma. So if you're not sitting up straight, if you're not stretching and strengthening your back on a regular basis, if you have a job that requires a lot of sitting or a job that requires a lot of bending, it can also irritate the sacroiliac joint. So today I'm going to be discussing some stretching exercises and some strengthening exercises that are very simple, something that you can do every day to keep your lower back both flexible and strong. So tune in and check out these exercises. Okay, as far as the muscles that we're going to be talking about strengthening here, we're going to be strengthening the muscles, the erector muscles. You have layers of muscles to your back. So I'm not talking about the big muscles that you can see on the outside. I'm talking about the muscles that are deep, the ones that connect to your spinal column, that hold that together, hold the SI joint together. Also, they'll be strengthening up your glutes and your hamstring and stretching the muscles of your lower back. We're going to use this ball right here to do these exercises. They're real simple and they're fun. Okay, let's get started. So first, you don't have to do this on a tile floor. I'm just doing this for demonstrational purposes. Do it on a carpet floor, or get a padded floor, or if you're in a gym, do it in a gym. A simple way to stretch your back is you're just going to lay on this ball and you're just going to roll forward. Tuck your chin and just roll. Always breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just like that. What that's doing is it's opening up. Step off camera for a second, and I'm back. When you're laying on a ball, what it's doing is it's opening up those vertebrae. Those vertebrae are laying. You're changing the curve in your lower back. You're stretching the muscles that are connected to your spinal column. You're also opening up the vertebrae. So if you're actually having some pressure that's being put on the nerve, let's say it's coming out of between the vertebrae or even the sacroiliac joint, you're helping take what's ever compressing it, you're taking that pressure off and just opening up everything. And that's what you're doing when you're doing this stretch, when you're rolling. Slide my buddy back off screen. Go back, start up on your knees. Again, this is for people that aren't acute. You're not in pain, you're not antalgic, you're not crooked, you're not in a situation where it's hard for you to walk or sit. If that's going on, hey, always see a doctor. See a good chiropractor is my recommendation. But this is somebody who suffered from lower back pain in the past, you have some dull pain going on, nothing too severe, it's not limiting your ability to move or even get down on the floor. These are exercises you can do to strengthen that and prevention. So again, I'm gonna put this ball up to my belly. I'm gonna reach with my hands, tuck my chin, and just roll my body, keep my thighs on the ball. I don't wanna take my thighs off. Just breathe in, blow out. Hold that stretch. I'm gonna come back up on the ball here, step up, using this ball as my support. My legs are locked and straight. I'm just gonna kind of lean on the ball. If you're feeling good, nice and flexible, and you wanna go down a little farther, just go down a little farther, use the ball for support. If you're not as flexible, stay up on the ball. They have different size balls, a bigger ball if necessary, use a bigger ball. Just hold this stretch. This is stretching the back of my legs, the muscles that run down the back of my leg, your hamstrings. So real simple. First stretch, I'm just stretching in my lower back, opening up the vertebrae, real simple. I'm gonna hold this stretch 20 to 30 seconds. Second stretch, I'm gonna come up, my legs straight, hands on the ball, chin tucked, and stretch the back of my legs. Okay, now to strengthen, I told you this is gonna be pretty simple. This is something that can be done every day, like brushing your teeth. You practice good dental hygiene, you take care of your teeth on a regular basis. You want to prevent your spine from decaying and have a problem with your spine, you need to practice good spinal hygiene. So it's not just these stretching, it's proper posture, proper stretching, proper biomechanics when you're lifting. That's including when you're driving, you want to sit in a good position, you want to sleep in a proper position. All these things make up good spinal hygiene. And these exercises are just simple stretches and strengthening that can be done every day, like flossing and brushing your teeth. So we're going to work on strengthening the muscles now. I'm going to get down on my knees. Again, I'm going to put the ball in the center on my belly button. To strengthen my lower back, you can put either your hands on the floor or your elbows on the floor. And I'm going to start off with just one leg. Breathe in, blow out. It's very important that you keep the leg straight. You don't want the leg bent like this. You want it straight. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. Once you've done one leg for a week or two, you're going to find that your strength is improved and you're going to be able to do two legs. So let me show you what two legs at the same time is going to look like. Same arm position, whether you want your forearm on the ground or your hands on the ground, either or. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. Now, those exercises strengthen the muscles of your lower back. While you're here, strengthen the muscles of your upper back to help with neck pain and mid back pain. And it's the same thing. I'm going to start off with just one arm. Hold it up. Opposite arm. Hold it up. Other arm. Hold it up. And the same thing, after you've been doing that for a couple weeks, you're going to find it easy to come here and just bridge up. And hold that 10, 20 seconds. Those strengthen the muscles of your upper back. Now, if you want to combine upper and lower back, once you've gotten good at doing the lower body, the upper body, and you want to combine the two, real simple. Same position of the ball, on the belly button, roll up, and I'm going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. slow. Always do it nice and slow. Hold it up there for 2 to 3 seconds. Implement this into your daily life. It'll help you tremendously in conjunction with proper posture, proper lifting when you pick things up, sitting in your car in a proper position, sleeping in the right position, and then adding in stretching and strengthening, and occasionally, hey, get in alignment. I hope these exercises benefit you tremendously and help you resolve what's going on with your lower back pain, or even better, prevent you from ever getting it. And remember, if you're ever involved in an accident, a trauma, and you need a good doctor, call me, Doc Tony, at 1-800-DOC-TONY. God bless you. Have a great day.